Topic is focus, forge, and fly. And I'm going to be discussing about that, but from a different perspective. So it's going to be like a family meeting, okay, where we talk about things. And by the way, I need to say to you that I'm currently building my third multi-billion business. This is the third one I'm building, and I think we've surpassed like 2.5 billion in 1 year, 4 months. And I want to teach you how to do that also. So this is the third one. I'm sure some of you might know Fitness Plus in Lagos. It's a popular gym with many branches. Not iFitness, Fitness Plus. In fact, we're kind of the biggest in Yaba right now in Lagos, and we came before iFitness. iFitness saw what we were doing, and they came to stay beside us. Right there, it's just one building, that is demarcating. Now, well, that's why business is war. So business is not emotional. So they came, in fact, some of them met me, and then, because I was a business developer at the time, and they wanted to know how we were doing it. But they started, and of course, and when they got there, they had more money, they had bigger space, they had more equipment, and all of that. And as expected, a lot of people left our gym to go to their gym, and then, but a month later, 2 months later, our customers came back. And let me say that, and when I said our customers came back, is because there was something that we had done to them, that it didn't matter about the atmosphere. And I mean, because something is new, everybody wants to always try something. That's why some of you have iPhone 17 Pro Max. Is there anyone that has iPhone 17? Oh, is there anyone that wants iPhone 17 Pro Max? Okay, of course, I know, sure. Because the idea of something new, sounds interesting to everyone. Everybody wants to try something new. That's why you guys are here. I'm not sure any one of you have been here before. Most of you have not been here. Even myself, I had to ask that, are we still in Ibadan? So, and it's about, so let's talk about the first idea of focus. So I say that in passing, just for you to understand that what I'm about to teach you, if you are going to pay attention to them. And my own subtopic is building wealth through loyalty. And I know that we are here really about EVC, but I want to come and paint a picture of your own self, the role you need to play for you to become wealthy. Now, let's put EVC aside. Let's put it aside a little bit, and let's focus on you. And one of the things I've been able to do in my life has been to actually focus on some important things. I'm a finance coach. I talk about money. I talk about wealth building. I've spoken to hundreds of thousands of people. I speak to people almost every day, every time, young people, helping them to build wealth, to make money. I've helped young people become billionaire, like real-time multi-billionaire. And I can mention a few names that some of you might even know some of them. I've managed talent, some popular artists. I've done different things. And I found out the secret that has worked every time. And that's what I want to teach you this morning. And I realized that there's something I call principle flipping. Right? Principle flipping. And what is principle flipping? It means that 2 plus 2 is what? But do you know that there are like 5 other ways for you to get, in fact, there are like an infinite other ways for you to get 2 plus 2. For you to get an answer that is 4. But the process that you probably might be familiar with might just be 2 plus 2. 5 minus 1 is 4, right? 2 times 2 is 4. 14 minus 10 is 4. We can go on and on and on and on. And what people don't understand is that there are actually more possibilities in the things you are not paying attention to than the things that you are paying attention to. The society has trained us and has taught us to actually pay attention to a certain stream and system that we ignore and forget the other streams and systems that is more sustainable. So when I say what I said the other time about raising people, that means that I've seen people come and I've seen people go. And I've seen people who have stayed and are still around till now. So when some of us are saying that we cannot be broke, it's not a prayer point. It's because of the system that we've understood. So we're not talking from the fact that maybe we have some amount of, when I say I built naira business. It doesn't mean that I have the billion. No, please. I don't have a billion. I mean, if you own a business, you know that's valuation, not amount in account. Please. Okay? Please don't tax me and don't come and don't come and relay me on the road. I have police in my spirit. Okay. You understand? So, and I say that because I have seen a lot of things happen. And the question now, the first business I started building, I remember in those days, and I'm going to tell you a very interesting story. I remember in those days, I was just working there, I had no CV. The man just took me, and then they were just renovating the whole place somewhere around the Yaba, and I would go and supervise the work. I had no experience in real estate. I had no experience in anything. Excuse me. But guess what I was doing? I was getting the contact of every vendors that were coming to work. And I would be there from morning till night. In fact, there are days that I will sleep over inside an uncompleted building so that maybe we didn't have a door, so that nobody will come and steal something. What if they steal me? But I didn't care for my life. I cared more about the vision. I cared more about the idea. So I will sleep on treadmill because they brought in some of the equipment. So I sleep on treadmill and I will look so dusty, so dirty, and then the following morning I didn't care. I didn't care whoever sees me. I didn't care let me tell you, don't care. Because how much has caring given to you so far? You want to sound somehow, you want to look this way, and you can't afford it. And they are saying that because you can't afford it, you are not part of them. If they say you're not part of them, they're actually nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? People that say that you are not part of them, they are actually nothing. Because when you begin to class people or class situation based on who is richer, I don't use an iPhone 17, and I might be richer than many people that are using it. I drive a Mazda 2010. It doesn't make me poor. It makes me wiser. That there is time for everything. I'd rather put money in my business to grow it than take money to buy something to make you feel like I'm big. When you are big, you are big. You don't need to announce it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Abi, I have over 400 acres of land. How do I flaunt that? Abi, I have 5 companies, 2 NGOs. How do I flaunt that and say, the only thing I can flaunt is phone and key. Abi, how do I throw my key around and say, do you know what's up? I can't flaunt it. And that is why it is more valuable. Because whatever you can flaunt has a lifespan. You want to clap. It's okay. Clap. We're just starting, so we have a long way to go. And I'm going to try as much as possible to be able to break these things down. And I'm back to my story. And I was there, and the one has not even mentioned to me how much salary I was going to be earning. But I was just a fresh graduate. I think I just finished my NYC. And I was looking for something to do. I had no place to stay. Just roaming around in Lagos at the time. And she got me one apartment. I was staying somewhere, so I would go home. Then, the apartment was just like one small place. It was cutting one house, and it looks like everything that I needed. And I just need a place to sleep, wake up, and then get to work. So I began to do that work, and she started paying me 65,000 naira per month. And we opened the gym. I was the business manager, I was business development manager, I was the front desk officer, I was the gen guy, I was the errand guy, I was the everything. So I wake up 6 a.m. I wake up 4 a.m. because the gym opens by 6 and closes by 10 p.m. So I have to be at the gym before 6 to open the gym, because people comes to work out before going to work, and then after work also in the evening from 5 p.m. that's when we have peak time, then 6 a.m. to like 10 peak time. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm also at the gym, so I leave the gym last. There was a point that I was the only one that had the key to that office. Nobody else had, and I didn't even know how I didn't get sick during that period. See, there is a passion that can fuel your blood enough that it does not allow sickness in your body. I'm telling you the truth. For that period, I was never sick. God is my witness. Because see, if you put, because the life of the body is in the what? It's in the blood. If you put your body down, for irrelevant things. It allows other things to creep into it. But when your body is at sea, I enjoy this entrepreneurship thing that I'm doing so much that I don't care what comes my way. I've left house since yesterday, by the way. I'm married, you understand? So I left my house since yesterday. I've driven around the whole of Abeokuta, looking for property to buy. I've spoken, I've negotiated, got back yesterday, and I've been up since 4 a.m. today, preparing to come to be with you. And then I've been driving since like 1 hour 30 minutes. I just enjoy it because it's in my blood. It drives me. The fact that I want to impart knowledge to you guys drives me more than the idea of anything else. And the fact that I'm going to also make money, the idea of a lot, ping, 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 and able to do anything you want to do. And for me personally, I like the idea of people even looking down on me. Then they now go back to find out who I am. In fact, one happened recently. I went for a program recently. Because see, whatever you enjoy, you do. Business is spiritual and life is spiritual. Let me tell you the truth. Okay? Business is what? I have shown up in a dream to someone and told them to buy land from me. And they bought. It's spiritual. I'm not telling you what I did, but it's spiritual. But maybe before I leave, I will teach you how to do that. Okay, let me tell you. It is called consistency. Strategic positioning without saying a word. There are people that all they need to see is to see something about you. Because, see, let me tell you something. If we pick a number together and agree about the number today, and say number 3, and you speak it for like 7 times, by the end of the day, you will say number 3 like 100 times. I never knew that there was so much of this my Mazda in Nigeria. I thought it's a special car that there is nobody else using it. 2010, yes, it's a family car, like it's very long. I just got it for office and for inspection and all of that. And then today alone, I'm sure I've seen like 10 in Ibadan. Lagos, 10. I've seen multiple. Now there's a car I began to desire to now. I started have the picture of the car in my eyes, in my face now. And I've seen the car today, but the car is outside. Because whatever you strategically position in your heart and you set your mind to start looking for it, it will come appearing to you all the time. Whatever you are not looking for, you cannot find. Let me say that again. Whatever you are not looking for, you cannot find. So everything is actually available. It's only if you start looking for it. So they say there's no money. I tell people that there's no money. Do you know what you're talking about? There is money. You are the one not where the money is, or with the people that has the money, or in the business where the money is. And I want to tell you, in this business that we are doing, real estate, there's money. There's money. You choose how to make it. And it's not just by sales alone. Sales is not done when you receive money into the account. Sales is done when the person comes back and refers their friends. That's when you have closed the deal. So if you say you have just made and you went to ring the bell for you, don't celebrate with the bell. Because that is a fight you have fought to win one person. But you must make sure that that one person can actually produce other people. And it's not just by running ads alone and by posting flyers that you get to that level. And that's the part of focus. And we're going to get there. And back to my story, so I don't forget. And I started paying 65,000 naira. But I needed to just work. I knew there was a lot in me. And let me tell you, there's a lot in everybody actually. But we have chosen to silence that a lot. Because our mind is scared of the responsibility and the work that comes with that a lot. To become something takes a lot. Are you with me? So that's why I don't envy people, because I don't know the level of work they are putting into what they are doing or what they are building. People have no idea the level of work I put into what I do. So when you see excellence, it didn't just happen. Because nothing just happened. Nothing just happened, guys. Are you with me? Nothing just happened. 7 years ago, I wasn't like this. 6 years ago, I wasn't like this. 5 years ago, I wasn't like this. But guess what? I knew that I have a potential. So the work I was doing, and because I knew I was going to become something, so I had to begin to start doing that work from many years ago. Because what many of us want to do is to jump into the result. You can't jump into it. That's not when you jump up and you won't come back. But when you climb up, you stay up. Are you with me? Yes. So the idea of Building where true loyalty is that you are giving your all irrespective of where you are. There is no toxic place. There are toxic people. When I say workplace is toxic, it's a lie. The workplace is not toxic. You are the one that is toxic. All people in that workplace are toxic. And some of you, that is where you need to forge you. Because if you are in a place that is too comfortable and you are enjoying everything and no problem, nothing is happening, they never gave you query, nothing ever happens. Is that you are sleeping with the founder, or that you are doing, or that, I don't know, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Or the person is not interested in your growth. I'm happy for your leader that you are putting this together, taking you away from the lifestyle in Lorry, and he said, come here, let's come and sit down and learn. And that's the man that wants you to learn beyond you just selling. Because whatever you learn here today, he cannot take it from you. It's yours permanently and for life. Do you know that? So if you leave today, you will go and use it for yourself and you make money from it. But he was the one that is imparting it to you. He's the one imparting it to you, spending money. But did you guys pay to be here? Tell me the truth, so that I can ask for a refund for you guys. Did you guys pay to be here? If you did not do this, nothing will happen. Will something happen? You might be losing sales right now, even spending these days. You might be losing some other things, even spending these days. That's a man that actually is interested in your development and growth. And such a man, don't take them for granted. They are not men. No, they are not men. For you. I am not the kind of person. See, let me tell you. That's why I don't have so much close friends. I only have acquaintances that say, I know this guy, but I'm not really that close. Because this industry, whining is a lot. People whining themselves too much. I mean, I'm not a fan of whining. If you want to whine me, a big man, bend me, keep short. I know my state. Don't whine me. I know that you are richer, you have money. It's no problem. You don't need to rub it on my face. But I'm not whining. I don't whine at all. I tell you the truth. And if he has done bad, I'll say it. If I'm close to that person, I'll let you know privately. I'll not go and make content and say, you see all these fans that save. Especially those ones that are short and black. But okay, so back to my story. And then I kept on working. I was working all throughout. I was doing all that I could do. The only time I had break was during that afternoon break, when from 12 to like maybe 2, 3 again, when it's dry. The whole place is dry and people are not. And some people will still come and work out. Some people are business owners. They will come out during that time, and I have to be there. I have to attend to them. And what did we do differently? What I did differently was that I began to create a lasting impression in the heart of my boss and my people. Because let me tell you something. Okay. How many of you? I know that you guys, EVC it was 3 years recently, because I was also there in Ilorin. How many of you saw me? Okay, I was there. I came in quietly because your boss asked me to come. He came to my office to invite me. Now that's the highest of highest for me. Because if not, maybe I would have given a good excuse. But somebody traveled in from Ilorin and say, I want to come for my event. So I came. In fact, I went, so I couldn't drive down. I was sick at the time. I was a bit down because I tried myself. I went with a native that day, and then when I got to the party venue, I went to change. No. I went to change with somebody in front of mine. I changed and then I came back. And when I was done, I entered public transport again. I came public transport, just so you know. Public transport coming and doing what? Going. I don't care about anything. As I was coming down, somebody saw me. Don't save it. I don't care. Because you need to pass the right message. That there are days you need to take public transport and nothing is going to happen. I've driven fine cars, fancy cars, but if I'm taking public transport, it's not the end of the world. Okay? If going out is not going out, you can go home. There's food at home. That's very important for you. There's food at home, and then you eat enough and go back again. So let them tell you that is either go out or clinical. Go, please, go. They cannot. Why are you not calling it home? Maybe it's a house. There's no food at home. It's not possible that things are so bad that you don't have somebody you can count on. And if you don't have, it shows on the quality of your character. Because when people say they don't have something, it's because you two are not giving some things. What you are not giving, you can't receive. You can't. So I have to do that in honor. Because this is what this person, and I can do it for anybody that I feel like they honor me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and then She now employed somebody else. Happiness came and joined, and then we became two. We kept doing. I know how to start a generator. But I'm trying to tell you what working there did to me, and why it looked like the salary was so small. Yes, it was small. I'm the firstborn with 3 other brothers, with a mother that needs to eat. She was a cleaner that time. They had not converted that to a staff. She was a cleaner in a government school, earning 21,000 something thousand naira, and I was earning 60,000 naira. And that my 65,000 naira, I had to still give from her. I had to give my siblings, pay their school fee, because when I died, I became the father, and there's no way I can throw the responsibility on. I had to take it on. So I was earning 60,000 naira at that time, and I was, just doing all I could do. I began to trade forex also at the time, small, making money here and there. But I was committed to the work. I was committed to the point that, let me tell you what commitment sometimes do, and loyalty. You begin to look like the real owner of the vision. Now people started saying that, is this person your sister? I said, no, it's not my sister. They're not even related in any way. I'm waiting for when some of you are going to start looking like him. Okay? Is that possible? Let me tell you. And I want to say this statement carefully. And it's not to offend you in any way. At the level that EVC is, with or without you, EVC will go higher. You know that, right? But I want to advise from experience and as a prophet for this minute, that make sure that EVC grows because of you. Be a part of that growth. Because you cannot eat where you have not labored. You are not a good digger. So, and then we began to add more people and all of that. And then COVID happened. But guess what? Every client, do you know that I know every client by name? I'm not God, but I know them by name, because we had a tab that time. We get their details. When somebody is joining the gym for the first time, I'm the first person they are meeting. I speak to them. I laugh with them. I ask, what is your goal? Do you want to lose belly fat? Do you want to add muscle? And then when I see them 1 week, second week, I go and meet them. How is it going? If they have a problem with the trainer, I go and change the trainer, because I was the manager. Then we began to form a clique. As in, when they did not see me in the gym, they asked that, where is this guy? They look for me. They say, what? People knew that there's one guy. I mean, that time I looked broke. And those people that are coming there were in fact, that's where I met many celebrities, Elo Zonam, all those guys, BBN guys. That's where I met them. But my look didn't matter, because my character spoke excellence. So it is when people, no matter, it can be a pretty girl and pretty guy or whatever it is, and have a bad character, people will detest you. But when you have good qualities, because I spoke well, I mean, I'm a graduate now. So I spoke well to them. I will greet them well. I will check up on them. I wasn't allowed to relate. I mean, they didn't mention it as a principle, as a policy in the company. But I know that these people are not my people. I am here because of this company. I don't think I have the responsibility and the rights to be saving their number, to have their contact. And when I need to, it has to be with permission. Because there are some unspoken rules of business. If it's not your customer, your company, you have no right to be working with them except to take permission. There's some people think that they are smart. So you carry your clients, and then you now want to go and start your own company. You now want to go and carry all those clients. Nah. And you want your own to grow. You want it to grow. It can't grow. It can't. And if it grows, it can't be sustained, because you can't build on the sweat of others. That is why, even if you need to leave this company, live well and live right. Really receive blessing. I'm sure it might offend you one day. See, we are very crazy. Let me use that word. Entrepreneurs. Abisa, are we not crazy? because we are making decisions on the spot. Like we are so. The day I bought this car, I just went to visit my friend somewhere in Ibadan here. Actually, I said I just bought a message. I said, this car. What I do? He said, it just is available now. My wife has his own car now. I don't want to sell it. You want to sell it? Really? How much? Sell the price. I just want to check it. I'll buy it. Give me the account. Just give me deposit. But I didn't consult. But till now, it's still one of the best decisions so far. We got an apartment recently. I went to visit somebody in that house. Just went to visit them in the house. After seeing the friend from lockdown, she came back from the US, and then she just come later after visiting that house. We are traveling back to the US, so do you want it? We want to rent it? I said, yes, we want it. Leave it. We pay for it. I said, that's where I came from this morning. Because every time I come to Badan, I still sleep in a hotel. Those hotels are very crazy. And we got an apartment for, a well-fenced, fully furnished, painted 3-bedroom, all-ensuite apartment for 600,000 naira. Don't worry, we'll get there. And that's one of the things as an entrepreneur you have to learn to be able to make right decisions fast. Do you hear what I said? Whenever you start taking forever to take some decisions, you're not ready to be an entrepreneur. You must go to a point that important decisions you can make them fast and they are right, and there is little chance for error. What was I saying the other time? My story, Abby, and COVID happened and all of that. So during that time, I gave my all to the business. I gave my all. The only day I don't go to the office is on Sunday, and even some Sundays I go. When I'm trying to service the AC, I'm trying to do maintenance. People always see me. There was a day that during one Valentine's Day, because I can play a little bit of guitar, I took my guitar to the office. Early in the morning, I was playing love song for everybody. And people were coming in. I was throwing petals on the ground. And people were coming in. They were just, I'm telling you, people remember that event. People saw my shot and said, I don't know that I was playing guitar for that day. I was singing love song. Some of you, people don't have any good thing to attach you to. That's why they cannot. No, that's why they're not willing to do business with you. All they know is that you post flyer. And let me give you a secret of sales. Don't just post flyer. Have an additional solid thing that you are doing for humanity. Sell to people's emotion. People will buy from you. People can raise funds faster. When you say that you are selling this thing so that you can use this money to pay somebody that is dying in the hospital, people buy faster than that. Now for you to just say you just want to buy, don't sell for commission. Sell for posterity. Sell for growth. Commission is temporal. But the lessons and growth you are going to get while selling and the experience, they are going to last with you for life. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I was going to get into that part the other time. And let me share a story with you also. By the way, this is my second let's say company. I started one with someone before where he told me I own 40% share, and I saw it in the document that I own 40% share. And just chased me out of the business. A week after my wedding, came to collect the official card, did all of that. I just moved on. And now, that's a painful thing. I have every legal right. In fact, if I sue right now, I'll make a lot of money. But guess what? I just spoke to the person some days ago. I have not. Now, that's the principle of flipping. That whoever does bad to you, you do good in opposite for them. Yes. You want to be rich? Do you want to be wealthy?
Yes.
That's how it should be. That's how you should behave. An eye for an eye will make the world go blind. An eye for an eye will make the person that's supposed to help you in the future not have an eye again. But you have removed the eye for them because you are doing eye for an eye. I don't have any property in Lagos today because I said I'm not going to have any property because of that guy. Not because it has not been offers. I can get land in Ekpe anywhere, everywhere I can get land. But I said I am not going to, as a respect and honor to him, that me leaving to go and start my own is not as a competition to you. I brought in over 500 salespeople to the business. When I was leaving, I left quietly that, in fact, till today I have not made the public announcement, because if I do, that business can come crumbling. Because people bought because of me. I brought in 90% of sales. He's a bloody lawyer. I didn't know. I was the one that did most of the sales. And all I was getting was commission. They asked for, Oga, what are we going to share? But it wasn't that me. I was making money. I rented a new apartment, prepared for my wedding, furnished it. Even I don't know where the money was coming from. The forest and all of that thing. But it wasn't the commission. So he thought I was even stealing money. He did accounting, nothing was missing. And it got threatened. So because of that, I said, I am not going to. When they gave birth, I carried gifts. And my wife, we went to the house, went for the naming ceremony. When they were doing something, we sent money. During Christmas, we sent gifts. I have never received anything else from him since that day. But I've given more to him. That is how to build wealth through loyalty. You are not doing it because you are foolish. You are not being foolish. It's even better for you to be called foolish than for you to be called smart. Yes, because being smart is a trick when you are about to do something evil. But being wise is what makes you sustainable and do something that is very good. So don't pray to be smart, pray to be wise. Wisdom is from God, smartness from the devil. Oh my God. Is it too much? Sorry, if you are very smart. Don't interpret it like that. You receive understanding, you understand. But hope it's not too much.
Yes, sir.
But guess what? When I started my own company, we made almost times 2 of what that company has made for the past 2 years. Sometimes you come and meet me. In fact, there's time he said that I should come and sell some of his property now. I said, okay, no problem now. So I took the property. I said, I'll buy some for this amount. I even made deposit, gave him some amount of money. Later, I realized that the same issue I was having with this guy, it wasn't accountable. The system. I told him to let me just run the admin side of the business because I want to be able to because the way he's treating people. That's the day I had him to the call with investors, and he was saying that, "Okay, if you don't go buy, okay, leave group, Joe. I just removed him. What do you mean by if you don't go buy? Some people me as a pet. He doesn't understand the business, but he knows how to find those property. He's good with all of that. I was good with admin, with people, and I said, let me just handle this thing. I'm a signatory to the account. I never withdraw one account. I never asked for account statement. The day I asked that, can I even see what is possible for me in this? I've worked with it for 2 years. All I've gotten is 5% commission. Yes, that's all I get. And I said, can you just show me? People thought I owned the company. Many people don't know his face, don't know his name. But every money goes to the company's account. He controls it. The day he gave me 500,000, it felt like he had given me like 500 million. But I took it with joy, danced, sent him like a long episode to thank him. I know it sounds like it's today. And let me remind you, that 500,000 I gave to him. And I said, I don't think I'll be able to go again with this business. So I said, can you refund that 500,000? He said he's not going to refund me. He said he's not giving me that check and balances. That's the last time I asked him for that money. Thank God I'm bigger than that money. That's the last time I asked him for that money. And recently he came again to say, there's one land that's coming and buy 8 million. My wife said, am I going to buy? I said, once beaten. No, multiple times shy. I'm not going to buy, not because the land is not genuine, but because of the quality of that person's character. And that's the same thing people will think about you too when you're trying to market to them and to sell to them. They want to check the quality of your character. When I was leaving, I brought, like I said, over 500 salespeople, trained them. Imagine what I'm teaching you right now, right? Imagine what I'm doing for 3 days with people. Imagine the level of consecration and time that I'm going to spend trying to train people. And I do it very well. I do it diligently. I walk them through the whole process of real estate business. What I know, I teach them how to make sales, how to do everything. I teach them. When I was leaving, I didn't allow anybody from that company to join me. And I didn't announce. People figured out later eventually. And I didn't announce. I didn't go and say, leave this company now. Come on, let us be standing together. Come on, be a part of me. No. God is my witness. God is my witness. I lie to you now. I never went to meet anybody from the company that I built and built the people and say, no. As long as it's bearing the name of the company, I have done it under the name of the company. I had no right to go and pick from there, even though it looks morally right or legitimate, because I was hot. But the principle of flipping said that why not just so I now have to prove to myself that I can actually replicate this system. And that's what I did for in the last 1 year, 3 months. So my job today to you is to help you to understand, like I said, that if somebody can build this much volume of business in the last 3 years, imagine what he can do in the next 10 years. So your job is to make his job easier so that I can get there. Not everybody is going to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody is going to be a founder or is going to start something up. In fact, you are more safe when you are just supporting the vision. You are safe because you don't run the risk of failing the vision. Everybody wants to be founder, CEO, do all of that. Let me tell you, see, one of the things you need to find first in your life is to know where you are. Are you a leader or a follower? Not everybody will become a leader. And if you are becoming a leader, the leadership is to lead yourself. In fact, it is self-leadership that is more important than every other leadership. People who can't lead themselves can't lead others. I'm currently in a mentorship for like 30 something people. Since 2nd of January, we have been waking up by 5 a.m. every day. Some of them don't, they relapse and all that. Because I need to teach them that the first thing you need to learn to do is to be like upstanding for yourself first. Why can't you come by 5 a.m.? I'm not saying to do that anyways. But it's the level of discipline that you get yourself to. That you tell yourself, I'm going to be up by this time. I'll pick a book and read. I pray. I do all my prayers. And then I begin to think and plan for the day. Then I go into my day. In fact, if you wake up by 5 a.m. and you speak what you want that day to happen to that, what you want to see in that day, if you do it constantly for a very period of time, there are high chances that those things will begin to happen to you. Because it is in the early days, early morning, there's not much noise, nothing. I mean, that's not the reason why it will happen, but why it will happen is because you have a clear mind to ask the right thing. Do you understand? You have a clear mind to ask the right thing, to get. Many of you ask for things, even in your prayer, based on what you need now. That's why you have never moved beyond your current situation. It's called selfishness and being short-sighted. The idea of life and wealth is about building wealth for tomorrow. One day I was thinking about it. I was praying, I was thinking about it that, okay, it's now that we are here. And it just dawned on my mind, something dropped in my spirit that, you see, don't stop all those things you were doing before you got here. Because there's still another 5 years to go, another 50 years to go. So you need to add more to those things so that you can sustain where you are and build more to where you are going. Salary is not what they pay you to lose your vision. Salary is the startup capital for you to sustain your vision. So what is this thing that most people can say that they are using salary and salary is this salary what? Because you are not earning good salary.
Yes, sir.
Because it's because I know people that are earning in millions. I know people that are earning like okay, then let me say it. But I know people that are like earning 5,000, 10,000 pounds a week. Now you want to go and ask that person that the salary is what they pay you. It's a broke man that said that thing. The original person that said it originally is a broke person, because I'm not sure he has experienced real salary. Maybe all he could afford was they are paying was 75,000 at that time. Not all of you are good. Not all of us. I mean, not all of you. For those that are not founders, are going to. Your major wealth is going to come, from supporting and helping other people build their source and run their vision. See, if I call that I need 100 people today, 100 today, I will get it. 100. If I say, if I should announce that I'm in Ibadan, and I say tomorrow I have a meet and greet, I know that at least 50 people will show up. At least 50 people will show up. Do you know why? It's not because I'm popular or because it's CoachBori. It's because that I also always show up for others. Some of you, all you live and do is to live for yourself. All you do is for yourself. All you are making is for yourself. All you talk about is for yourself. You are not seeing yourself in the next 5 years in the business as a director, as an executive director, as a manager, managing Abuja branch or managing Port Harcourt branch. All you are complaining about is that salary is late. And somebody said that a guy likes the person more than that person. It's because that person actually might be more valuable than you. Complaining is not a response to maltreatment. You grow beyond that level. See, I don't go and complain. You can never see me drag people online. God forbid. I don't complain about anything. I look for the problem and then I go to grow above the problem. Then I become the most preferred. And some of you are not giving enough for you to even be preferred as a manager. Who says that all of you are too small to become manager? They are too small. All I mean is too small, like in terms of number. Because most of you cannot open 50 and 100 branch across Nigeria, across Africa. Who's going to go and champion it? And that your boss can say, I trust this person, where you go. And then you went there and you got there in 1 year. The business expanded, boom. You didn't go and start your own day and say, leave Oga, what is Oga, see, I mean, I've seen people done that. They got the opportunity to travel out of the country. They go there and start and convert the business to their own. See, let me see. What I'm trying to say to you is that there is an already established vision that is going somewhere to become. All you need to do is to find a place and step put your feet into it and stay there very well. And build right there. You can be an entrepreneur even in an entrepreneurship business. I tell my people, do you know why he's able to also invite me? Is that if you come and say you want to work for me, I cannot employ you. There is nothing you want to say. If I find out that you are working with EVC and you are, in fact, that's the more reason not to even employ you, because for you to now leave, now to come and work for me, because I cannot take his people. And guess what? This is our business. It's a small world though. We know each other like we know each other. Even if we are not talking, we know each other. We know each other. Because it's a principle flipping. It's a principle of loyalty building. That I have never envied anything. When I married my wife, is this important? Should I say it? Should I say it? She was as slim as this. Oh, very slim. Very slim. But do you know why I married her? I married her because I know that I have the potential to make her whatever I want her to be. Whatever. And right now, we have changed the wardrobe many times. Because I have some senses. Now I'm hate. Do you want me to take it back? Say no. Okay. Just enjoy it. Because if you can't see it, you can't receive it. I don't believe in impossibility. I tell my staff, I said, see, if all you do in your life is what I pay you to do, you are just a staff. A bloody staff, and you can be disposed anytime. But you are expected to do beyond what you are being paid to do. That's what it means to be an entrepreneur. That you can do things that is not about payment. You can take initiative by yourself and on the right path. Not that you want to go, you want this company money to do biza. And so you are doing marketing. Which marketing? This is that is not marketing. You went to see man. I don't know about that too. Because what I'm saying is that, listen to me guys, all of you can become a multi-billionaire even inside EVC. All of you, and no exception, even to the security man. All of you can become a multi-millionaire. It's if you can see yourself inside it, and if you can believe that it is actually and truly possible, and that your eyes is not set on the car, that you have a new car now. You're just taking our money and just using it to so I should not spend it. Were you there when I started the company? Were you there? So you are enjoying. I should not enjoy. No, I should be suffering now. I should be suffering. No, I should be suffering. Why should I suffer? Because it takes a lot of work. If I had my way, I'd rather join a growing business. That's why I say a growing business. As I say, see, EBC, with or without you, will grow. With or what? Without you. And it's not, don't feel bad about it, but make sure that it's actually with you, so you can tell the stories right. So people come and say, they cannot tell you, what did they do? They are just doing anything. You say, no, we are not doing anything anyhow. No. We know where we came from. We started from the bottom and now we are here. You can't tell that to us. Because he cannot also do everything. He can't do everything. Can he? He can't. He can't. I am sure that he will be happy and willing to delegate some responsibilities and say, see, you just please, can you do this for me? So I can go and focus on other things of my life. But you are there, you are fighting with other people in the company. You are beefing Oga. You are not greeting Oga. I'm not calling anybody's name. I don't know if somebody is like that too, but go and repent. You are beefing, you are saying that Oga is this, Oga is just shining every day, using all I'm going to shine. Why will you know? Do you want him to look bad? So if you are looking for that wealth, these are the ways for you to begin to build those wealth as a person within a company. And guess what? If you give your all to a vision and that vision survives, the day you say you are going to start your own, I can tell you, if you are going to take the lessons you have learned and do it right, your own vision will fly easily. I said that person actually is just pretending or doing that service. But if you genuinely give your heart to something, your vision flies. I don't know what you want to tell me. I don't know what you want to tell me. There is almost nothing that I want to do these days, except for maybe get. In fact, even if I want a private jet, because I have a friend that runs a airstrip, has 5 private jets, young guy, and I'm not capping. But principle of flipping also requires that I should not ask him for. I'm going to Abuja. Can I fly with you? Because that's not important, and I should not waste my access on just a trip from. Who says I can't follow him to US or follow him to the UK than just doing an ordinary Abuja? And because you have some keys or something, you should open the door. Some of you are too inquisitive. Not every door you must open. Not everything you must know. It's the only thing that concerns you that you should focus on. Not knowing helps you to keep in your mind what you need to know. Oh, you didn't get that. Let me tell you something. There are some things that I don't follow. I think maybe I follow 1 or 2 bloggers that share good news. Because people that share bad news, I don't follow them. Some of you are full of bad news that there is no space for good news. You are always you know who they just killed recently. I mean, don't you know? Some of you even repost it, missing child. Every day a child is missing. You are the one helping them to post it. Help Jamal used 1 million naira for operation. You are the one every day. No, sorry, not your Jamal. I don't know who. You are always posting. And then and in fact, people knows when they are looking for bad news, they can come to your status. They will find one. Be careful. Don't drink Olandia again. Olandia did variation products. You have started posting it. They are not fake. You don't go. That's why you can't learn new things, because your mind is already full of plenty rubbish. No offense to you. I'm not talking about you. Because I really see my mom. You know, women and they like gossip. Oh, okay, sorry. They don't like gossip. I'm not lying. People like gossip. My mommy will call me. Mo pa ba yi. I say, show you. She will not be trying to use scope to want to hear from like mommy. I know where you are going. Please, I don't have this time. I don't know about it. Do you have their number? Can you like call them? Hello, Egbo. What's up, Tale? Because as one she was calling my battery, said that she heard. And those people already told me and confided in me, and I'm not going to tell you, because they say I should not tell anybody. If they did not tell me, I'm not going to tell you. Say, mommy, do you have your number? She be causing I'm sure you'll be able to get the real truth, so I can take in more knowledge. As I was coming here, we're listening to, I soaked in so much knowledge from Voice Temple Choir, and I'm trying to invite him this year for our finance conference. I was just soaking in. I mean, just reinforcing what I have known already. And because you know before does not mean you should not learn it again. I'm trying to, please let me know my time. I'm trying to check this. I don't even know if you guys can give me time. I don't want you to ever enjoy this thing. So that I can invite him back again. So I can, Abi, should be inviting me back again. Abi? All right. Speak up. Invite me again. All right. You guys are there. I just enjoy doing this, because if this business grows, do you know what we do? Should I tell you this thing? Should I tell you? Should I tell you? God is my witness. In my company, every Monday we pray for at least 30 minutes. This last week we did 1 hour straight because it was the first day of the week. We prayed. Guess what we are praying for? Every competitors. Company. You will not die. You will not die. Yes. Why should he die? I mean, there might be a legitimate business that something went bad. Mistakes happen. But how do we know we are succeeding if we have killed our competitors? How do we measure our level of growth? So you're not praying. Every competitor die. EBC will not die. I'm telling you, we list the name, and guess which one we pray for the most? The one that hosted me out of his company. I call his name. You will not die. You will survive. You will rise. Nothing will happen to you. Every mistake, you will find your way around it. I don't need to. It doesn't need to know. I don't need to announce it and make it. You cannot say content about it. I'm not going to make a video and say, I used to pray. No, you don't need to know that I'm praying for you. I pray for people. I mention names. I pray for companies. And you guys you're on our list. Because how do we know? How do we know that we are growing? That we say, we have this estate, we are sold that here, we sold that there, and then we are praying that you guys should go down. No, because your success and growth has a perpendicular I want to speak one bad English, but as an equal measure or as a possibility for us. It can be a standard of growth for us. You guys have done 3 years. We are almost 1.5 years. So that means that, okay, when you guys get to 3 years, maybe you can be able to meet up to what you have done at 3 years. When we also get there, we can meet up to what you have done, and then how do we measure growth? How do we measure growth? One guy I was cutting when I just got to Lagos. I was staying in Ikoyi with one guy in the BQ. The guy's an heavy chain smoker. Heavy smoker. I think he's a pastor today or something. I didn't pray for him. Yes, I didn't pray with him. I didn't pray for him. What I didn't do was to judge him. You can't change any person by judging them and pointing that in their face. You can't. Nothing can change. That's why you have tried to change somebody. That's your boyfriend. You try to change him. Has he changed? Okay. You are trying to change him. See. The best way, I have changed people just by influencing them. And my influence is by doing the right thing. Do the opposite of what they are doing to you. You can't say you hate me. Keep hating me. I will keep loving you. Even though I know the point to say, okay, bye-bye. So let me say, there's money here in this business, guys. There's money. There's wealth to go around. You can't spend all the money, no matter how much it is. There's wealth to go around. I was at the anniversary. Some of you want trip to different places. Some of you want different things. It can keep the money and nothing is going to happen. But it's a man that is interested in your individual growth. I say, okay, let's extend a bit of this to these people and let them know that we appreciate them. We see them. We see your effort. We see your struggle. We see what you are doing for us, and we don't take it for granted. So the principle of strategy is that you sustain it. You give your best. Anything less than 100% is not your best. The meant is less than 100% is not your best, and that you have to start checking. You are an admin. You're supposed to call the client, and then I have to start following up that whether you have called the client or not, or as in, who's supposed to call the client early in the morning and say, I'm sorry, I might just wake. I hope I didn't wake you up. I know that's the scope we used to use. Hope I didn't wake you up. You woke them up. Wake them up. So it's clear now. So do you now understand that it's easy for you to become wealthy within your own company? Yes, and it's true loyalty. Pamisi ile ma pamisita. It's wrong for you that there's an internal issue in the business that happens everywhere in the world, even in Tesla. And the next thing you are going to do is to go and discuss your company matter outside of your company. That is a sign of a scapegoat. Yes, that's a sign of a disloyal person. You must learn the maturity to not react and speak about everything you see. It's not everything your eyes see that you must say. Sometimes give a benefit of a doubt. Now go to another company. I was just listening to somebody said that one guy they went to sell somebody's property, another company's property. I'm like, you are a staff, not a freelancer. I said, no, I can't work with you. I can't work with you. All I'm saying is that it sounds like gist and all of that, but I want you to understand, because I can teach you a lot of things. I can teach you sales, how to close, how to do all of that. But this is more important, so that you see yourself as a part of the whole equation, not as just a random person that is just earning salary doing 9 to 5. If you are doing 9 to 5, you only get the benefit of 9 to 5. You should be working 24 hours. I know your contract, they said, don't be the type of person that, you met it 5 o'clock like this. They cannot tell you to do anything again. You see that email and you avoid it until 9 a.m. again. That's not how to grow financially. That's not how to become a wealthy person. Because you cannot become a wealthy person with that kind of mindset. I've never seen any billionaire that behaves like that. Do you know what Elon Musk does? You're working somewhere, and because you're already 5 p.m. like this, you carry your bag and you saw that email. Find attach. He say you detach. Attach. Then he say It's what they do. Tell me to do, I will do. No. That's not someone that's looking for growth. That's someone working to make money, and money cannot sustain you. Oh, money cannot sustain you. Money can't sustain you. What sustains relationship? What sustains is a belonging mind that I belong to a part of this. So where were we? So we talk about focus. Are we talking about focus, or we've messed everything up, Abby? Forging, and see, you need to be. Please, you guys should give me my time. Just let me know. Don't over enjoy it. If there is somebody in this company that you don't have their number, then you don't understand what it means to forge. Don't do life alone. Are you with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
There is somebody in your office and you don't have the person's number, and there's something is wrong. I made a sales of over 500 million only from WhatsApp. I didn't till today as a company. We have not run one single ad like this. Yes, God is my witness. I have not run one single ad like this. We've not run it. Guess what? We have not. The only person I have that is like an expert sales person is a guy that came to join us. That's a head of sales. We don't have any expert sales person selling for us. In fact, let me say 99% of people selling for us, I personally trained them, took them from campus and trained them. Yesterday I did training for people from one campus. I'm telling you the truth. I cannot lie to you. There's nothing I can gain from it. I don't have any expert sales person. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But guess what? They are bringing in the millions. Because I understand forging. I'm forging alliance with young people. I'm forging alliance with older people. I'm forging an alliance, and the alliance is not by money. I don't give these people money. It's not what it's about. I think we might even be paying the least of the commissions. But there is something that is stronger that you can instill in the heart of people, and that they can also see and feel it, that make them stay with you. One day, one of the guys that was selling our top sales people, two of them said they were leaving. One of them start their own. Why not? I mean, it's a painful thing. But I brought them out publicly. We did send forth for them. I gave them land. I gave them money. I said, go. I bless them. I release you. Because when you were here, you did well. It's okay to go. But then I began to hear that they were talking to our people to come and sell for them. I'm like, shit, if I last buy. No, I'm serious. Because the genuinity of my prayer for them that day, as in, we did it on the group. Physically, they came to Lagos. I carried on my hands on them like this. Said, "Hey, Emma, show you." Because you have been a part of this. And then I was saying that, and I now confirmed it. I've seen like two people now that send me screenshot that this guy is trying to invite them, and they didn't know that I didn't get them from Instagram. I got them by forging an alliance with them. There is nothing they go to tell them. No matter we have over 2,000 of them. No matter what, they will come back and say, "Coach, so what this guy is saying to my DM," and then I have it. In fact, there's one of them that has one bad issue in school. He was rusticated. I knew that thing since the day that he has been working with me. I never told him that I knew. I never acted like it to him. The day he came to my office, I said he was leaving. I said, "No problem, go." He said he was scared. I was trying to encourage him. I said, "See, I know about this matter, and I didn't just want to bring it to you, because you are a great person. I know that you are changed." He began to weep. God is my witness. He wept for like 30 minutes in my office. So when I'm seeing that, he's now saying that he's now going back to people. I'm trying to tell somebody to come and, bros, he said that come and sell for me. Are you with us, sir? I already had fear for his business because it might be short-lived. And not because I'm going to. In fact, his company is part of the company we also pray for. Yes, barely. In fact, the best way I forgive people in my heart is to go and pray for them. Because see, when you are holding people in your heart, you are not doing them bad. You are holding somebody in your heart. Which space is the space you are putting the person? Who's feeling the hurt and the pain of the holding? Person is eating shawarma, you are there. I'm not forgiving. It broke my heart 7 years ago. Till now, you broke your heart and you have not done, you have not moved on. They will do great and mighty things and become celebrity. You will be there. You are still going to be holding it. Because you are not allowing other things to come into your heart. Most of my exes, we've done business, they bought land. I bought their product too. Because it's a business transaction that didn't go well. It doesn't mean that we should kill ourselves. We try to do business, it didn't go well. Go your way, make I go my way. And when the time for business to come again, we do another business that brings money. This one cannot bring love. Let this one bring money. You don't have to turn your exes to enemy. They are not your enemy. Is that something was wrong with you? Or the version of you that was dating them? In fact, I thank God though that I didn't marry some of my ex. I thank God though. Because some of you look at yourself based on your current version, and you're just iPhone 7 when you can still get to iPhone 17. So why are you limiting yourself to the current version? There's so much that you can give out, you can give to the world. So don't limit yourself to this current version that needs so many updating. These are my audience. Everybody else is just like, you guys. Okay, let me stay. Can I stay here? Because I want to see you guys' face. Is it still there? Okay. How you guys doing? You know, when you speak, because I speak a lot. I think last year I had like 60 to 80 speaking engagements last year, so I speak a lot. No, I just enjoy it.
Wow.
You know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I think I'm not sure I made up to $1 million from all those speaking engagements. It's not by money, anyways. But guess what? All of you now know my name today. Abi, you don't know my name?
I know you, sir.
And you cannot forget me. Oh, you forget me?
No.
All right, thank you, CoachBori. You get another name. And the strategy for influence. So when I go anywhere, even in Cameroon, somebody says, CoachBori, we see all Cameroon. What do you mean? Sempela Mose? Jesu, CoachBori? You know, and because let me teach you something. There's a book I want to recommend to you. Show your work. Build in the public. See, when you are building something with a vision, we are building with EBC. Some of you are hiding that you are part of EBC. From today, let the world know that you are a major contributor in this company. Because if I'm going to invest in anybody today, because I'm starting a VC very soon, if I'm going to invest in any company, I want to see what you have been a part of that did well.
Yes, sir.
You can't come from nowhere and just come out from nowhere and say that you are just one day. One guy worked as my PA, Israel Akinola. Such a great guy, did amazingly well. One day he was applying for an Harvard scholarship, guys, and they asked me to write recommendation, and I kept writing. I almost crying, as in I wrote my heart out in that recommendation. And they went to check me out, so they reached out and said, yes, I know. See, this guy helped me to build multiple businesses. This is your guy. You can't just say that you came from nowhere. Nobody came from nowhere. You must have strong attachment to a strong vision and stay there. I said the two businesses that I've said that I built that are now by $1 billion. People thought I owned them. In fact, there's a company, Exness. Exness is a forex brokerage firm. I used to be their top partner. I've been to 7 countries, all expense paid. So don't worry, I'm not freaked by all this expense paid that all of you are enjoying. Some of us have done it. It's been there done. I've never paid a kobo to travel out anywhere. Never spent a kobo. I've been to the US, I've been to Qatar, Malaysia, Cyprus, name it. It was the US government that invited me. Guess who applied? Guess who applied for me? No, but he had the role to play. It was a lady that I have helped that got pregnant, had a child, and the guy didn't take up responsibility, and I took up that responsibility of taking care of that child. Till today, I still pay the school fee. It was it that said, CoachBori, you deserve this. I think you should. And then just come my details and applied. Me, I applied. I've applied for things that I didn't get, so I stopped applying. I began to create opportunity to make people apply. So currently now, we are giving like $500 to 5 entrepreneurs. We did the entrepreneurship fellowship and train people for free. So your life is not limited to all these small things. Don't do small things, do big things. So don't hide away from what you are building right now. Don't say because you are selling something. Most of my staff, they have side hustle. I encourage them to do it. I know that might not be a policy everywhere, but me, I encourage them to do it. But I have taught them ownership mindset. Now some of them eventually they even leave the business because what they are making, Now they now make more. Sometimes when they give me that business, I help them to promote it if they are doing well at it. In fact, there's a girl that sells clothes, sells everything. I just call her, I want a shirt to send her money. And that same girl grew from just a front desk clerk. She's today an executive, and she's going to be a director if she continues that way. Because people see. Eye service is not a strategy in 9 to 5. Because what you don't have, you can't give it. We know when you're doing eye service. Because you cannot sustain it. You cannot sustain it. You go to get tired. But when it's from your heart, even the day I don't have energy to do as much as possible, people wonder, people know that something is wrong. It's not that it's when our guys come, you're not kind of up and down. Or when you sit down, it does not work again. You can't up and down. It's not bringing money. What's that? So what I'm saying to you is that own this business. Let people think that you own the company. You run it like it's yours. Because it becomes easy for you to run any other thing and you'll be successful at it. I bet you if you put your mind to it. I can promise you. My first event 2022 in Lagos Finance Conference, we had like over 2,000 people in attendance. We had over 300 volunteers in 1 week. And guess what? I used to volunteer for Jimmy Tewe's event. Last year we had Feladote at the event. And I was just looking at it. Wow, I brought Feladote and he came. And I used to be the one to invite, to go and volunteer at their event, just give my best, give my all. I went to learn graphic design because of volunteering. Most of the skill I have, even this forex trading that I used to do before now, I still trade and I still make money today from trading, even without trading, it's another strategy for another day. I have taught over 20,000 people in forex. More than, let me say, 18,000 out of them, I taught them for free. Even till now, I have employed 2 people to teach people for free again. Because I don't have time again. What I'm saying is that there is a way that money and wealth come to you simply and easily just by you doing the right thing. And it might not come immediately, it might not come now, it might not come like right now. It's like a bank where you go to make deposit. You can't deposit 1 naira and want to withdraw 10 naira. But can that ATM give you 10 naira? Can it give 10 naira? But it's going to give you that withdrawal based on your own deposit. So if you don't have enough that you have deposited in the bank of wealth over time without any ulterior, because if you give me money because you like me or because maybe so that I can give you a list that I'm going back home, you have not done good. You have only done transaction. You have to come to a point whereby what you are doing is no longer transaction, is you genuinely doing good without waiting for return. That even if HR does not see that you are doing that thing and they are not rewarding you, they are not promoting you, that you are still going to consistently do because that's the right thing to do. Don't work for promotion. Promotion finds people who are working and they don't care about it and they just want to get the job done. Don't be among those people that just want to, they're just looking for, they just want to get promotion. Any promotion exam like this, you go and look for, see. Well, I don't need to be promoted again because I don't want to promote me again. Only God is the one who should promote me. Because some of us have been promoted without writing an exam. Because you cannot compare growth and loyalty based on the quality of your intelligence alone. People who do great and mighty things are people that know how to get things done. I'm going to round up with that. Talking about knowing how to get things done. Like I said, I have the number of every vendor. Okada man, Ibadan. Okada man, Yaba. Okada man, Bagada. And when I was leaving the gym, because I had to resign because I needed to focus on foreign. When I was leaving, my first investor was from that gym. One lady who saw me and said, Bori, this is, okay. And then he gave me 4 million naira. And we became friends, good friends. Guess where my office is currently? That same building. Yes. Our headquarters is in that same building where I worked 6 years ago as a gym manager on the second floor. 231 about Macaulay Way, Yaba, Alagomeji. Guess what? Many companies had come to that same building because it's a tall green building, old building but strong and solid, just by the road, facing the road towards Third Milan Bridge. Many people had come to get that building. They couldn't get it. The woman did not let it go because she wanted to take the building. So she has 3 floors now. So I just took the second floor. Nobody could get it. When I left, they had to employ 4 people to take my place. That's how valuable I was. But when it was time for me to get an office, and I said, Mommy, I need an office, so can I come and get this place? I said, oh yeah now. Give me the landlady's number. I called her, made payment, got it, supported me. When she was doing sent forth for me, she could not come down. Because I heard that she was crying that she has lost a gem. Can your boss cry that you are leaving? Or they will be thanking God that, Alhamdulillah. Yes, thank you. And just 3 days ago, she sent me $100.
Wow.
Because I told you we are trying to fund entrepreneurs. We are currently, my focus is training entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs become wealthy to start business. Because see, there's no job in Nigeria, so create a job yourself. So that's what we're trying to do. So I go to campuses, and we are giving 5 people $100 each for their business. And she said, I want to sponsor 1 person. That's somebody that I've stopped working for in the last 6 years. Every year I've not missed a gift. No matter what happens, I've not missed a gift. We have had Gary, we have had cassava in our farm. We did Gary and catfish. I sent to her. I went to give it myself. During her birthday, my wife bought her one very expensive scarf. Because we didn't just forge the alliance, we are also sustaining the alliance. If you don't hold the alliance you have formed, it can be forgotten and become useless. How many of you have bought a gift for your boss here, even though he has everything? I know you are guilty. Because you think that, what you don't know is that the easiest way to the heart of people is through gifts. The easiest way, no matter how small. I gave Eladoto a pen and put a note to it. I didn't write it, my wife wrote it because she's a very emotional person and with a fine writing. And then months later, he sent a video to me and said, Bori, this is so touching. It's just a pen, not this ink pen. Somebody gave it to me. I'm like, I can't keep this. Let me give it out to. I gave him something else. I gave him a very expensive shoe, but he didn't talk about the shoe. In fact, the videos on my phone. He was in the middle of that. He was reading. He said, "Bro, this is so thoughtful of you." He didn't refer to the expensive gift. He referred to the gesture of the things I put in those notes. Little things matters. You are being wicked to your cleaner because she's a cleaner. And you want to be wealthy. It's principle of flipping. Principle flipping. If you don't give love, you can't receive it. You are being wicked. For what? Do you think it's by being wicked? I operate an open door policy. With the way I operate and I joke with my people, they still honor and refer me. Or what do they call it? Is it refer or reverend? Whatever reverse. Because it is not by being hard that makes that. Love is the greatest responder of respect and every other thing. And it takes love to put people like this together. Pay salary, spend money. It takes love. It's not just whether for company alone. It takes love. I know companies that don't do that. That they know it doesn't concern them. Just go and bring money. It's money or nothing. I have closed down office because somebody was doing a project. One of my guys, my staff, and he's a great guy. He's been with us. He's doing a project, Senior Men Africa. And they said, close the office. There's no office work today. Everybody, let's go there. And we all went down there supporting. I traveled long distance to support my people. Let the money wait. And my money is not based on what anything happens. My money is based on strategy. It comes whether I work or not. And people can set those strategies for you. My company, when I say company today, it started with zero capital literally. After that thing happened, I just called a friend. I went to meet a friend first. That Alpha, come and give some of the land to be selling now. I said, Oga, my friend, though, but I cannot do it. And no offense to him. He's a businessman. Simple. But there's another guy. I said, Bori, come and take this 20 acres. Come and start selling it. When you have money, pay me. That's how I started, let's say, business. No capital. But guess what? I have paid my capital in front. There's no day the guy called. In fact, we are together yesterday. Me and the guy. We're together yesterday. So now we don't know. We now have money to buy our home, not just to we now have money. And when he got another property, he called me again. I see this place. Let's buy. Let's go and negotiate. And then he was not hiding contact from me. He will give me the contact of the person. Pay this person. Call that person. Call that person. That is not easy to find anywhere.
Yes, sir.
One day he called me and said, Bori, people are coming. They want to go and start. They want to buy 5,000 acres of land. They want to do farmland. So let them do it now. Let them do it. They want to come to my farm. The guy has 200 acres of tomato plantation. So let them come. What are you scared of? You cannot stop anybody from. You cannot stop anybody. What we will do is that we will grow capacity to be able to meet at their level. Because if I have a secret, I will tell you now. You can know my secret, but you might not have the spirit behind my secret. So and if you have the secret, doesn't that is going to work for you. So why should I hide it from you? I will teach you. Should people money? Hey, now. No, take the soap. Go and bait. And I don't know what to say before you even use it to bait. So for you to be seeing naira, you not be seeing coins. How will you not be seeing coins? Because you didn't compete. I believe my parents to demand that what is secret is not what you say, is what you carry within you. And that's why what I'm telling you today is touching your heart. It's not by what I'm saying, it's because of the heart through which I'm saying the same thing. You can come and take everything I've said, download all I've said word for word. You can tell it to people and they will ignore you. Yes. But I'm speaking with power and authority. Yes. And it's not from ChatGPT. You can't find them on ChatGPT. You can't. You can't. No, AI can't. That's why they can't take your job and they can't take my job. Yes. They can only take your job if you also have to always rely on them every time. AI cannot work without human. You need to prompt it. Yes. So before you prompt AI, prompt your spirit. What's the right thing for me to do? What should I say to this person? Let me forgive this person? Let me love this person more. Don't prompt AI alone. Prompt your spirit. Prompt your soul. Something is burning. What are they cooking? so they should let me cook, Abby. Are you guys following? Please let me celebrate Joseph. Amazing guy. He has been everywhere. I don't know. And sent me a gift recently that it really touched my heart. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. My boss, I recommend him. Highly recommended. But know that I cannot employ you, so you know. And when people do well, see, let's stop these fake compliments, ladies. It's a lie. It's not. But when it is right, say it. What I've just said now might mean a lot to him for the next 10 years of his life. So don't hold back compliments because they don't. You are pretty. You are doing well. You are hardworking. Don't hold back. Share it freely. It doesn't cost money. But does it cost money? Because it means that you are not even saying it to yourself. Your mind is so chai. How many minutes do I have more?
20.
No, it's not 20. No. I have like 7 minutes more. So let me round up. So flying, what does it mean to fly? How do you fly? Do you know you can fly without wings? Because you can fly on the wings of others. Have you seen the children of some of these birds that they are just young, they don't have wings to fly, but they just stay on the back of the mother and the mother flies. Flying requires so much strength and energy. But why can't I just lay down as a baby and let somebody be flying me? So what you can do is that you can fly on the vision of others. You can ride on it, ride on the tide of others. Build on the tide of others. If all you are trying to do with your life is all about you, that's the most useless life. If all you are trying to do, the money you want to make is for you alone. I don't want to make money for myself alone. I want to make for me to enjoy and for 1 million other people in this life. So imagine what God will now do. God will not be compelled to bless you for the purpose of those 1 million others. Many of you are not happy because all you want is for yourself alone. You don't want to don't complain growth. Kilo coin, complain growth. KPI, kilo coin. Ogata. Chotibo. No. Something so. Ogata. Kilo so. Cannot be any. Allah. That's why he's going to remain an Allah. Because he just wants to chop and collect. Just give me. That's all. Don't be okay with your current situation. If the company is not meeting targets, don't be happy about it. Don't let it be the headache of the CEO alone, or the head of sales alone. You should be sad that we didn't have our target, and say, what am I going to do about it? And begin to look for what you can do about it. So from today, the way you post should be different. The way you speak about these things, about the business should be different. The way you make content, I see you guys are doing great content. I love what you are doing. You guys are doing so well with the content team, the flyers, even the CEO. You guys are doing well. But guess what? There is another thing to doing well.
Yes, sir.
You can do better.
Yes, sir.
You can do better.
Yes, sir.
My team, they used to say that I don't usually do. They say, see, if I know you can do better, don't expect me to crown you for doing this one alone. I said, this is good though, but I believe that another one you can still do better than that. So you can do better. You can do better. You can bring in more sales. You can bring in more money.
Yes, sir.
If you can hack the system to be loyal to a cause, when it's time for your own cause, you not just get loyalty, you will have mastered that system. And like I said, what I've taught you today, God cannot take it from me. Can they take it from you? It's yours for life. So master it. And I know in my spirit that beyond what I've shared with you today, beyond my words, you're going to go back. Some of you will have dreams. Yes. See, you can receive strategy in dreams. See, you don't have, I have been in business meeting where I'm teaching business meeting and people are just manifesting because there is spirits. There is spirits. No, I'm trying to be careful. This is not a religious gathering, so I'm trying to be careful. But there's a spirit that comes on you that you just know the right thing to do. You don't have to post too much flyer. You know the person to call, and that sales comes through. You know that there's one person that is already, you have been chasing this person. You have been, there's somebody I've been trying to get to. I've been trying to buy property for me, and I just woke up one day and I just realized, just drop in my spirit. Send the gift to this person, and just carry Gary. Gary is what I give to the person. Yes, a person said, "Hey, how much is your property again?" I said, this is the amount. Send your account number. That's how we close the deal. See, you must get to a place whereby you work with ease. Working hard is not what brings money.
Yes.
Working wise. I don't say working smart. Working wise is what brings money and sustains it. Can work hard. That's why people that dig well, they are not rich.
Yes, sir.
Because all they are focused all their capacity into their strength, physical strength. There is something called mental strength. You should put more energy on your mental strength. That can produce more juice and results for you than your physical strength. What my hands can carry, my mind can carry. The capacity of my company, my physical hand cannot carry it, but my mind is able to carry it. So develop your mind. Put positive things in your mind. Stop watching bad news. Stop listening to gossip and bad news. Focus on the things that grows your mind. Read the book, show your work. Easy to read book. And for everyone that is a creative and whatever you are doing, read the book. It's a very good book. And if you have time, later in the future or now, you can read things and grow rich. Because see, I'm wealthy. I'm very wealthy. And the wealth is in the wealth of my soul and my spirit. It's the wealth of what I know, what I can do. Not because of what is in my accounts. Maybe I have like 200k in my personal account. So it's not about that. But if I need 1 million naira, I can command it. I'm not talking about soap like I will do incantation. But I know what to do to bring 1 million naira. I can call the class and say, look at this class now. If I say you guys should pay for it, we will not pay for it. I call the mentorship for 1 year, 100k. We have over 30 people. People were begging me. I had to say, I'm not taking money again because I can't handle all of you because it's a mastermind for the whole year. And we have been waking up every morning, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 5:30. I train them. 5:30 to 5:30 to 6. I train them 6. We pray. 30 minutes every day. We pray for the rest of the year. Whatever you believe in, I tell them, yeah, sit down, start praying. Because you cannot overcome the physical without the spiritual. You cannot. Everything in the physical has an opposite realm in the spiritual, and most times they have happened, but you can control what happens in the physical if you can handle and sit down in the spiritual. Don't ever say that a minute or buy. You can never hear me say I'm broke. You can never. Those of you that used to post urgent 2K, if I start taking today, I start a new life. You know, you're not here. Good. I love that. Because it's not a way. It's not a good way to portray yourself. No matter what you are going through. And those of you that have told everybody your problem, have they not helped you? Go and tell God and find solution. And find what? I've been in troubles before. I was almost depressed for 3 months. I didn't go out of my house. That's the month I watched how to get away with mother. I watched everything from the beginning to the end. But guess what? Even the people I tried to talk to help me, they turned me into a laughing stock. But I sat back and looked at it. What can I do to actually get out of this? And then I got the idea, and I built the business around the idea. I paid the debt back, and that business is still surviving today, and it's giving me more money. So sometimes problems come to you not because so that they can punish you, but so that they can put pressure on your mind to create other opportunities. If some of you are not facing some problem, you know that you have more potential. Yes. So me, I don't problem. I don't want to say I want problem, but I like problem. Entrepreneurs, so that we can find solution to it. And when you find solution to a problem, you monetize it and it pays you. So don't let your life be all about what you're saying, what is here. Be a part of EVC. Experience the vision.
And create it.
And then make sure to own it. I hope you've learned one or two things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.